All right, good morning. Hope everybody had a good Labor Day. It's been a minute, and that was completely unintentional, but we had a little bit of a family catastrophe pop up last week, which kept me out of the shop for a little bit. We did get out of town for the holiday, but it wasn't the real reason why I got stumped up. My daughter was in a car accident last week on our way home from work. And I won't show you the car too much because it's still in insurance litigation shit, but she was leaving work and going through an intersection, and somebody who wasn't paying attention turned left in front of her, and she walked them pretty good. Totaled her car, which sucks because she busted her ass to get her dream car, and it's totaled. Luckily she's okay. She was not hurt. Could have been worse. I give it to Lexus for building a really solid car, or Toyota actually. But so yeah, she does not have wheels until the insurance figures this crap out. So in the meantime, I have to pause all my stuff and try to get this going. Luckily for her, she's had this project on our property for quite a while, and yeah, it's a nice Jeep, low miles. Like I said, she's had it here for a while to work on. She'd contemplated selling it, but didn't, luckily, because this is her backup plan. So only 30,000 miles on this thing. I don't know what year it is. I don't remember the specifics. I just know it's low miles and it runs great. The problem is it spent its whole life in Colorado being towed behind an RV, and it is full of rust, as you can see. That's not bad considering what's underneath. So there's some frame rails that are pretty rotted out and body mounts, and we're going to try to work on that over the next couple of days and get this thing mobile so she can have something semi-safe to drive and get herself around until they figure out what to do with her car. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be filming, is trying to get this figured out and on the road. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with under here. Just rotted. I got that skid pan, the tranny pan, pulled out. It was fused right here, and need a pry bar to pull that off. But as you see, typical Jeep, moisture gets trapped in between that pan and the frame rails, and it just rots them out. And then the body, again, it traps moisture. So same thing on the other side. The other side is not as bad. This is the worst side. Right now I'm trying to get these steps off so I can get in here and cut this out. But naturally those cheesy rib nuts that they put in these are rusted out. We do have new frame rails and underbody mounts that are there, and these are made so you cut them to what you need, and I don't think we need to go all the way back to here. All this looks okay. Probably kind of looks like somebody already did at one time, doesn't it? It's possible. I don't know what the factory frame looks like, but we'll come back to here somewhere and put that new cap over the top. And then same here, this is the underbody runner here that goes all the way up to the front. We have new these, so we got to cut this out and then put that new cap in there. So quite a bit of work. It's not too difficult, it's just messy and time consuming. What's that?
kind of tacking in the spots to
Yeah.
hold it together.
You think it's even?
Trying to squeeze that together.
Yeah. Is it even like connecting through?
Oh yeah.
Okay, day two. Look like crap. Day two, working on the Jeep. Vanessa and Richie were here yesterday with me and gave a lot of help, which was much appreciated. We did get this frame rail put in. The other side's prepped and ready to go. So I'll do that today, get this done on the other side, and then I'm gonna start cutting out these here. And I think to do that, I'm gonna have to cut these body mount bolts out. They're so rotted that they'll never unthread. So I'll cut those and then jack the body up or use our crane just to tilt this up a little bit to get a little bit more room in there. Because I'm gonna cut along here to remove this entire, I don't know what you call it, mount structure, and separate it from the body, and then those are the new ones over here. And what I'll do is I'll drill a bunch of rosette weld holes all along the tab there. That's how I'll fasten it back in. And there's the new body mounts, new floor pan. The driver's side floor pan is pretty rusted as well, so we'll replace that while we're at it. But yeah, that's my goal, is to have this done in a couple of days.
Okay, a little progress report. Got this frame rail in, you guys saw that. I got this rail in over here. Gotta finish burning this one in. I put some rust converter on there. Not sure I like that. Might have to scrape that off. Anyway, I get this side burned in, but before I burn this in, I want to try to get these pieces, I don't even know what you call them. So it's a body mount. This welds to the bottom of the cab, and the body mount's attached to those, and I want to try to get those out. I started cutting on this one with cutoff wheel, thinking that was going to be the easiest way, and it is 100% not. Especially on the back side, I'm not going to be able to get the cutoff tool up there, so I might have to bust out the plasma cutter and cut that. That cut that you saw there probably took me 4 hours yesterday. I'm just trying to get in there and just nibble away at it, and it's not going to work. I got to get this thing done and out of here, because it's costing me money every day that it's here and I'm not doing other things. So I might just use the plasma and just burn it out, and then rosette, drill some holes in that to rosette weld and just weld it right back up in there. Had to cut the body mounts out because they were so rusted. The bolt just spun, so cut those out, and that's going to create another issue because I'm going to have to try to tilt this cab a little bit to get those in there, which means I have to loosen all of the body mounts on this side and that side to tilt it this way, and that's going to be challenging because, well, they're buried in there, and I don't want to have to disassemble a bunch of crap to get them out. So I don't know. Yeah, it was going smooth until it wasn't. Now it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, so that's where we're at. I'm going to try to keep going on it as much as I can. Yeah.